This slide shows you how to create your own variables and reference them from an interactive shell or shell script program. After you start a bash shell or a span shell script, you are allowed to create a local user defined variables that are visible within your shell process. You can assign either a numeric or a string value to an environment variable by assigning the variable to a value using the equal sign. So if you need to assign a string value that contains spaces, you need to use a single or double quotation mark to delineate the beginning and the end of the string. So without the quotation marks, the bash shell assumes that the next word is another command to process. So notice that for local variable you defined. So you use the lowercase letters, while the system environment variables you have seen so far have all used uppercase letters. So what will we do? We'll jump directly into our Ubuntu and let's use it. Let's clear the screen. Okay, first echo my variable, nothing. My variable does have nothing. It does have nothing. So that's the reason first we will define the my variable. My variable equals to Hare Krishna. That's it. Now let's echo it. Here it is. This is how you set a user defined variables. That was simple. Now anytime you need to reference the my variable, user defined variables value, just reference it by name. That's my variable. That's it. Um, if you want the big one, so you have to use a double quotation. Similarly, we'll create where sorry var1 and quotation Hare Krishna. Yes, echo var1. That's it. Oh, sorry, that's my bad. Sorry. Yes, here it is. Okay, this is how it works. The setting up a user defined variables. So now if you need to assign a string, okay, that so now these are the two examples we have covered up in our uh, exercises also. So now let's move on to the setting up a global environment variable, global user defined variable. So after you start a bash shell, you are allowed to create a local user defined variables that are visible within your shell process. So you can either use a numeric or same thing. The procedure remains same. So now how to do this? After defining and exporting the local variable, that's my variable, that's a local variable, a child shell was started by the bash command. So the child shell was able to properly display the my variable's value. So the variable kept its value because the export command made it a global environment variable. That's what happened here. So my variable consists of a value. I am a global now. Export, then we'll use export it, and after exportation, if you call echo my variable, it should able to show it because it has become a global now. That's echo. So now this can be printed even in the child bash shell also. That's how you can set a global user defined variables too. So here it is, and this time keep it here. So again I'll take the same my variable, I'll define it one more time, and then I'll change this to sorry it's I am global now. Yeah, my variable is ready. Now I just want to I'll export this my variable. Yes, it got exported, and then let me do echo. Echo I'm global now. That's it. Let's go to the another bash, another shell or child bash, and there also you should able to see var1 is a variable which is created in a user defined variable which is created in parent shell. So now I am in child. Yes, here it is. I am a child shell. Now if I call echo of var1, nothing happened because it does not exist in the child because it's not global, it is local. It's a local. So now whereas I've set it, I have export the my variable one, I made it as a global. It should visible here. Here it is. Here it is. So that's how you can convert a local variable into a global variable, a global user defined variable. So now how to remove? The next question is how to remove that. How to remove an environment variable. Of course, if you can create a new environment variable, it makes sense that you can also remove an existing environment variable. So you can do this with the unset command. You can see that a set and unset command. Now when referencing the environment variable in the unset command, remember not to use the dollar sign. That's how it works. Let's do it. Here it is. Set and then my variable. Okay, now let's do it. Echo. It still exists. Unset. So using this, that's it. Using this command unset, you can basically remove from the environment variable from the global and you can make it as a local. That's how you do it. Just unset and then variable name. Of course it's gone. That's it. Okay, so now let's learn about variable arrays. So a really cool feature of environment variables is that they can be used as arrays. An array is a variable that can hold multiple values. So values can be referenced either individually or as a whole for the entire array. So to set the multiple values for the environment variable, just list them in parentheses with values separated by spaces. This is one way. Let's do it. Let me clear the screen first. Yeah. First one is my test and open parenthesis 1 2 3 4 5. That's it. So echo my test 1 1. That's it. 1, the array, and again I'll do 1, again I'll do 1. So it will only print the first or one element of that array. That's how it works. So not much excitement there. If you try to display the array as a normal environment variable, you will be disappointed. Of course, that's how arrays work here. So now to reference an individual array element, you must use a numerical index value which represents its place in the array. So the numeric value is enclosed in square brackets. It's like indexing in Python. Okay, let's do it. Let's get back. Yep. So echo same. Okay, we'll use a security. We'll use the security. That's a square. That's a curly braces. My test, and then indexing. I want the second element, and then close it. Here it is. The 3. The second element 0 is the index. The 0 index is 1. Index 1 is 2. Index 3 is index 1 is 2. Index 2 is 3. Index 4 is 5. Okay, so that's how you can see other elements of that array. So now to display an entire array variable, you use the asterisk wildcard character as the index value. Let's do it and see what's going to happen. Ubuntu again, echo dollar braces, and then my test, then indexing asterisk, and close it, and then close it again. Here it is. The complete array has been displayed or printed. That's how it works. And finally, you can remove the entire array just by using the array name in the unset command. It's simple. It's demolishing is easier than constructing. Oh, nice. Okay, let's unset it. Unset my test. That's it. It's gone. All gone. All gone. Everything is gone. That's what I say. Demolishing is easier. Be a destroyer than a constructor. Just kidding. I don't take it seriously. Okay. With this, we are done with Linux environment variable. I hope you got it.